worst thing comes to worst, I fucking die a tragic death or some shit, and I'm not able to see out my dreams, I at least want to know that the kids perceived my message and were able to make something of themselves and able to take my message and use it and turn it into something positive, and to at least have a good life. I at least, if I'm gonna die or ever be a sacrifice, I want to make sure that my life made at least 5 million kids happy, or they found some sort of answers or resolve in my life, regardless of the negative around my name, regardless of the bad things people say to me. I don't give a fuck, because I know my goal in the end, and I know what I want for everyone, and I know what my message is. So I just wanted to say I appreciate and love all of you, and I believe in you all. Do not let your depression make you. Do not let your body define your soul. Let your soul define your body. Your mind is limitless. You are worth more than you could believe. All you have to do is dream, and all you have to do is want to fulfill that dream and have the strength.
I'm pretty sure that most of you have heard the terrible news that the young rapper XXXTENTACION has been shot at age 20. Now, the reason why I'm making this video, I don't even know, to be honest. Here's a little story. I'm Serbian, if you didn't know, and throughout my life I've been listening to Serbian hip-hop or Serbian rap, whatever. And a couple of months ago, I came across Eminem, and I started listening to Eminem. I became a huge fan, and you know, after I discovered Eminem, I started searching for some more American rappers, and I realized that I really enjoy good lyrical content. So the thing is, most of the rappers that I listened to for the past couple of months are already dead, unfortunately. We're talking about the likes of, you know, Tupac, Biggie, etc. And you know, recently I came across XXXTentacion, and I played a couple of his songs. And you know, I'm still relatively new to his songs, and I know that I've been living under a rock, but what can you do? And one of the things that I, you know, said to myself, finally I came across an artist that's alive, an artist that I will be able to follow as, you know, years pass. And XXXTentacion's music was special. It didn't offer the exact lyrical content that I was, you know, hoping to hear, because I knew that he was praised by so many people, but it offers something completely else. This man knew how to express his emotions through music, and this is something that's very hard to achieve, and X did it almost flawlessly. Some of his songs are so unique, they are so different, and they're so special. They have this beautiful vibe around them, and you know, his music was legendary. I can truly say that. Luckily for myself, I didn't, you know, come across his music earlier, because if that was the case, I would make such a strong bond. I would create such a strong bond with this singer, well, with this rapper, and I would be literally destroyed, and I'm still very upset. And as I said, I came across, you know, some of his songs recently, and you know, X had a tragic life, and you know, I'm just gonna keep listening to some of his songs, and I'm gonna furthermore analyze him, because you know, some people call him a monster, some people say he's the most inspirational person ever. I don't think he was a monster. I think, you know, a lot of things that you read about him are probably taken out of context. A lot of things are exaggerated, and you know, we don't know the full truth behind everything that's written in the news. X was an anime fan, and you know, he was a Naruto fan as well. You can see clips of him playing Naruto Shippuden in Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 online. He even tweeted a couple of times about Naruto. You know, they look at what he retweeted. This is something that one of his fans said about him. Basically, they compared Itachi to X, and I think that just Itachi is the best example of let's say a person that looks to be a horrible person, a villain, but deep down the same person is actually a hero. And I think X was a hero. He changed a lot of well, I don't want to say changed, but he influenced a lot of people in a positive way. He helped a lot of people go through, you know, depression and stuff like that. And I have a lot of respect for X. It's, I mean, you know, to be shot at 20, like this dude isn't too older than me. I'm 18 and he's 20. And it's just crazy. The songs I heard so far were just beautiful, as I said, so emotional. And I think it makes sense that X is a huge Naruto fan because, you know, while Naruto has a lot of cool moments, a lot of great fights, I feel like, you know, the main thing about Naruto is the emotional impact of the series, and, you know, how deep some of these characters really are. And, you know, one thing that is pretty obvious is that X wasn't loved enough in his life, which you can see when you listen to his music. And if you see these words right there, it says "Te amo" here behind me, and that means "I love you" in Spanish. And I think if, you know, X heard those words more often, uh, he wouldn't be so sad in life. And you know, he literally has a song titled "Sad." You should listen to it if you haven't heard it. And it's a tragedy. It's really a tragedy. Yeah, guys, as I said at the start, I don't know why am I making this video, but, you know, I just had this horrible feeling inside of myself when I heard that he was shot, and I literally just recently listened to some of his songs, and you know, I really think he had the potential to be one of the most legendary hip hop artists, and, you know, he was a good person down there. I mean, some people are literally having mental breakdowns over his death, and I can completely understand that. As I, you know, start listening to more of his songs, I'm probably gonna feel the same. Because even now, I feel horrible. I feel horrible. And yeah, that was Hokage, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.